Hope you guys are doing well. Today's gonna be a little bit of a recap of what we did today, as well as just a little bit of a weekly review. You'll see that I have drawings on from previous days. Those are fairly irrelevant for the time being. Um, so my bias for the day was bearish, given that we had this 4 hour right here, this 4 hour low that we come down and sweep right over here. We have this 4 hour market structure shift right here, and we tag sell side liquidity right off of open. So my thought process from there was we have a breaker block right here that we may respect. We did not end up respecting it. So I figured we'll go to some kind of 1 hour liquidity. Mm, This was a 4 hour market structure shift, so I figured we'd stay below that, but take out 1 hour. And there was a 1 hour order block right here. There was also a bearish fair value gap. So this was kind of my draw on liquidity. I came down to the 5 minute and I kind of watched price just kind of explode for these highs up here, or I guess this liquidity range that I was interested in, which has this bearish fair value gap. But we close within this order block on the 5 minute, and then on the 1 minute, I automatically start seeing this move down. I was also taking into account that we had news at 8:30 and those highs got swept. So I was thinking this would be a great opportunity for shorts. Um, I see this right here, and this I didn't. That wasn't a deep enough retrace for me. I was hoping for this. We had um, we had on the 1 minute, for some reason on my chart this looked different, but I marked this out as sell side liquidity, as well as we have this bearish fair value gap right here. So I can show you I had my entry right around here. I'll show you the actual entry here in a minute, with my stops right above this high. And um, I was just aiming for this buy side liquidity for partials, and then this liquidity all the way down here for full take profit. One thing that you may notice is that I got absolutely railed in terms of my stop loss. So this was home sales at 10, actually it was home sales, but then the price move after was absolutely ridiculous. It went through my stop and it kind of just hung out up here when trading views kind of slow. So it just wasn't closing me out. I was like, oh, this is just fucking great. And we were up here, and yeah, and then I got stopped out, and so I lost about 1600 here. Hang on, let me log into paper trading so you guys can see. Yeah, so we lost, yeah, 1600. I'll go over weekly in a minute, but let me go and put on the trades as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so what you may notice is I entered for 8 contracts, then I entered for two. That's all this was. I don't think you guys really need to see that. You can tell from my profit and loss and the placement of the contracts. And then see, I got stopped out way above where my stop loss was supposed to be, so I lost a bunch of extra money, which was unfortunate, and I was very frustrated with it. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna. I didn't go and revenge trade on any of it. Um, the rest of the day, at least up until, what is this? It's 12:40 New York time. Um, yeah, but we did not do anything like I was expecting on on today's price action, which was unfortunate. So yeah, that was a rough day for us. Honestly, a rough week too. If we go into our weekly, um, mm, let's see. Yeah, I started trading Tuesday. Tuesday was that day that I placed a limit order instead of a market order, and it didn't update until 10 minutes later, so I never got that. I was like at breakfast on my phone. I was like, why is nothing happening? It was kind of annoying, but um is what it is. And then Wednesday, if we go down into Wednesday's price action, this was that day that I was shorting. Um, and because I wanted to be taking shorts. Um, and if I remember correctly, this was poor memory. This was unfortunate. Um, was I long? Oh yeah, no. This was the day I was longing, and I longed, and I put my stop loss under this low instead of this swing low, because I don't know why. It was just user error. And then I was making up for what I had lost with significantly less. Yeah, I bought in for 10 here and 5 here. So I bought in for half as much risk and put my stop in the right place, but I had a super aggressive stop, so I placed it below the swing low and I got stopped out. Um, uh, for about $100 profit, so I lost that. I think I lost 900 on the first one and made 100 on that one, so I lost like 800 that day. That was unfortunate. And then Thursday was the day that I wanted to be short, but I didn't wait for um 1 hour liquidity manipulation. There was and we didn't move straight into it off the bat. Um we actually ended up moving down, taking out news lows, and then trading up. So I should have traded into the 1 hour liquidity, which is which was a situation like today where like we were bullish, but I didn't see any opportunity to enter going higher into this. Not even this right here. I entered this fair value gap, so I wasn't really interested in trading up. But anyways, that's the weekly rundown. This is that trade that I had Wednesday. There's no trade in here for Tuesday's price action, even though I had a recap because, like I said, there's those limit orders that placed like 10 minutes late, and so I never actually made that trade, but I counted it as making it. But obviously, it's not my profit and loss. So I lost 800 this day, and then oh yeah, I had that extra and that I entered twice accidentally on Thursday, so I closed for like $200 profit, and then I lost. And then I tried to make it back and I lost again, as you guys can probably remember from that Thursday review. And then today, I was supposed to only lose 1,000, but TradingView demo, as some of you may know, lags. Sorry for the voice cracks. I'm currently sick today, so I'm sitting in bed. Um, but yeah, I was supposed to only lose around 1,000, 1,100, and I lost. I lost 1,600. I guess almost 1,700. So it's an unfortunate profit and loss for the week. Um, yeah, but as I said, I'm sick today, so you guys can probably expect a bunch of back testing videos to come out. I'll just keep sending those out. I like doing them just for reps, getting the practice in for next week and the years to follow. So hope you guys enjoyed and hope you guys have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday.